Hello. Today, we will take a detailed look at the causes of body acidification and acidosis, which are significant issues threatening our health. We will explore how the acid-alkaline balance is disrupted within our bodies, beyond just the taste of food, what diseases arise from this, and how a vegan diet plays a crucial role in solving these problems. To maintain optimal health, our bodies must remain in a slightly alkaline pH state. However, modern lifestyles easily lead to acidification. So why does our body become acidic? The fundamental causes of body acidification are as follows. First, stress. Intense negative emotions experienced in daily life, such as anger, hatred, resentment, and sadness, cause tremendous stress to the body. Adrenaline secreted during stressful situations consumes the body's alkaline reserves, or directly acidifies the body. When adrenaline is depleted due to chronic stress, the body becomes even more severely acidified. If suppressed emotions are not resolved in a timely manner, adrenaline levels drop, leading to further acidification. Second, toxic substances. Toxic substances include internal and external toxins. Even while our body's cells breathe normally and generate energy, toxins called acidic waste are constantly produced. These are internal toxins. These toxins must be neutralized or removed through detoxification systems, such as the kidneys, liver, lungs, and blood. External toxins are those that enter the body through everything we eat, drink, and breathe. Typical examples include polluted air and water, cigarette smoke, alcohol, and heavy metals. Chemical substances in processed foods, such as flavor enhancers, colorants, sweeteners, bleaches, preservatives, and emulsifiers, place a great burden on the body. Hormones, drugs, pesticides, environmental hormones, and heavy metals that may remain in animal products are also major external toxins. While a healthy person can process small amounts of external toxins, long-term accumulation burdens the body and eventually causes disease. Electromagnetic waves and radiation from microwaves, cell phones, computers, wireless internet, and nuclear power plants also act as toxins. These disrupt the meridians, the body's energy pathways, and the nervous system, and at certain levels they act as toxins that can threaten life itself. Third, undigested food. If digestion is poor, or if one eats beyond the body's capacity to digest, food remains in the body undigested. This undigested food obstructs the body's internal flow and causes symptoms such as a coated tongue, bad breath, phlegm, runny nose, fatigue, and headaches. A bigger problem is that if undigested food remains in the body for too long, it decays, oxidizes, and acidifies the body. This provides an environment where excessive free radicals can be generated, leading to inflammatory reactions and diseases. In conclusion, when the amount of toxic substances entering the body exceeds the amount the body can process, toxins accumulate, eventually acidifying the body and causing various health problems. The food we consume leaves either an acid or alkaline residue after digestion. The important factor is the state after digestion. Acid substances have a sour or pungent taste on the tongue and turn blue litmus paper red. Examples include vinegar, lemon juice, and coffee. Alkaline substances turn red litmus paper blue. However, many foods that are acidic in their natural state, such as lemons, leave an alkaline residue after being broken down in the body. The pH of a food is determined by whether acid-forming elements or alkaline-forming elements are more dominant in that food. Acid-forming elements are mainly sulfur, phosphorus, and chlorine, which are abundant in protein. Alkaline-forming elements include sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and iron, which are primarily found in fruits and vegetables. Most animal proteins contain phosphorus and sulfur in their chemical structure. These substances are broken down into phosphoric acid and sulfuric acid through metabolic processes, which must be neutralized by the body. Another byproduct of protein metabolism is uric acid. Uric acid significantly influences the onset of arthritis, particularly gouty arthritis, and must be excreted through the kidneys. Organic acids in fruits and vegetables become carbon dioxide and water after being metabolized, leaving behind alkaline elements like potassium, calcium, sodium, and magnesium. While many fruits are acidic in their natural state, they predominantly turn into neutral or alkaline elements once broken down in the body. Therefore, the final metabolic products of fruits and vegetables can be considered alkaline. Our bodies work desperately to maintain the balance between acidity and alkalinity. However, excessive consumption of acid-forming foods puts a strain on the body. If one consumes excessive acid-forming foods, such as animal products or dairy, the body must use alkaline reserves, such as calcium from the bones, as buffer salts to maintain the proper pH. Furthermore, the entire body, including the kidneys and lungs, become overworked in the process of neutralizing and excreting acid. If you fail to consume enough minerals through your diet or constantly overconsume acidic foods, straining your organs, it can lead to the depletion of buffer salts and cause functional disorders in various organs, including the kidneys. While we call these various organ abnormalities diseases, we often overlook the root cause, acidosis caused by an improper diet. In 1993, Dr. William Howard Hay, a New York physician, argued in his book, A New Health Era, that all diseases stem from self-toxification caused by acidification of the body. He stated, "It may sound strange to say that all diseases, even if they take many different forms, are ultimately the same thing, but in fact it is true." More recently, Dr. Theodore A. Baruti emphasized in his book, Alkalize or Die, the names of countless diseases are not important. What is important is that all diseases arise from the same cause. That is simply that there are too many tissues in our bodies contaminated by acidic pollutants. Nobel laureate Dr. Otto Warburg discovered that cancer cells thrive only in oxygen-deficient environments. When body cells and tissues become acidic, they lose their ability to exchange oxygen. This not only prevents cells from functioning properly, but also provides an environment where cancer cells can flourish. Conversely, when body cells and tissues are in an alkaline state, there is a large amount of oxygen, creating an environment where cancer cells cannot survive. Alkaline tissues have as much as 20 times more oxygen than acidic tissues, and this oxygen-rich environment inhibits the growth of cancer cells. Inhalation of pollutants due to environmental pollution is often unavoidable. However, external toxins ingested through food, such as environmental hormones, pesticides, heavy metals, food additives, and GMOs, which can be particularly prevalent in meat, fish, eggs, and milk, can be significantly reduced by practicing a vegan diet. Furthermore, a vegan diet consists primarily of alkaline foods, contributing to maintaining the body's pH balance toward the alkaline side. This is essential for supplying sufficient oxygen to cells and creating an environment where cancer cells cannot flourish.